Hey guys, in this video we will make screw jack in AutoCAD. So make sure to subscribe my channel if you are new to this channel. So let's start. First we will make the body of the screw jack. So to make the body we will use the line command. Click at any point and draw a line of 182 mm, and at this direction just don't click at this point, just trace it and enter the value of 50, then the value of 20, then 20 in the upward direction and 20 at the left direction. Now use the line command again and click at this point and enter the value of 25, then enter the value of 10 units, then 40 and a value of 2 in this direction and 2 at this direction. So click at this point, press escape. Now we don't need this line, delete it. Now again draw a line from this point to a length of approximate length, then draw a line from this point to 3 mm, press enter, and then approximate line. Now use the offset tool, set the offset distance as 10 mm, then click at this line and this direction. Now remove the unwanted parts. Before that we will use the extend command to join the line. Type extend. First select this line and press enter, then that line. Now remove the unwanted part. Use the trim command, remove the unwanted part. Trim, double enter and remove the unwanted part. Now delete this line also. Now we will make fillet at this line of radius 3 mm. Select this line and this. Similarly make a fillet of radius 8 mm. Then select this line and this. Now use the join command, join the whole profile, press enter. Now we will revolve this using revolve tool. Select the object, press enter, then select this line and this. Now it seems to go okay. Now let's make the screw spindle for the screw jack. To make the screw spindle, let's use the line command, press enter and click at any point, then draw a line of 240 mm, then 19 mm, then 157, and make a taper line using the upper 45 degree, then 10 mm length, and now draw a line of 52 mm. Similarly draw a taper line of 135 mm at this direction and a length of 10. Now just make a line from this point to this direction and from this point to a length of 11 mm. Similarly, draw a line from this point to approximate length. Again, delete this line. Now just trace this point and enter the value of 6. Now remove the unwanted part using trim command. Trim the unwanted parts. Trim this line also. This is the basic profile. Join this line. Now we don't need this line. Delete this. Now draw a line from this point to a length of 35 mm. Now again make a taper line. Before that, make a line of 5 mm. Now press escape. Now draw a line from the end point of this small line. Select the end point and just trace this line to make a taper line. Now delete this small line. Here the profile is ready. Remove the unwanted part using trim command. Now use the join command to join this. Press J, enter and join this. Now use the revolve. Select the object. Press enter. Select the first point and the second point. Now the profile is ready. Now let's make the other parts. Before that, we have to make 2 holes. So make a circle of diameter 12 mm. Choose the isometric view by clicking at this icon. Now use the extrude tool. Extrude this line to a length of 100 mm. This is just an approximate length. Now use the line command, join the endpoints. So this is the center. And similarly, copy this, or you can make another circle. Just copy this, select the end point or base point. Now press escape. Now we have to rotate this. To rotate this, we will use rotate 3D. Select the cylinder and the line. Press enter. Select the axis of Y and enter the angle. Enter the angle as 90 degree. Now move this cylinder to the midpoint. Select the cylinder and select at the midpoint and select at this point. Now we have to draw a line from this point to a length of 35 mm. Press escape. Now let's move this. Select the whole object. Press enter. Select the midpoint as the base point and click at this end point to place it. Now use the subtract tool. Before that, change the view to shaded with real edges and use the subtract tool. Subtract tool. Select the main object, press enter. Then the cylinders, press enter. And the hole is ready. Delete the unwanted lines. Now the screw spindle is almost completed. Choose the wireframe option again. Now let's make the Tommy bar for the screw jack. The Tommy bar is very easy. Choose the line command, draw a line of 275 mm, then draw a line from this point, this end point, to a height of 6 mm, then draw a line of 62 mm from this point, then a taper line of 45 degree of length, approximate length of 20. Now again make a line from this point to a length of 10 units, then make an approximate line. Now delete the unwanted parts, delete this line, trim, double enter, delete this unwanted line and this also. Now let's make a round profile at the end of the Tommy bar. So first make a line of 1 mm, then press escape. Now use the arc tool, draw arc from this point to this point and just an approximate length. Now trim the unwanted part again. Now delete this line. Here it is. You can also make a chamfer at this point. Use the chamfer tool. Now use the chamfer, select the distance option, select 1, type 1 unit and again 1 unit. Now select the first line and the second line. Here it is. Now use the revolve tool. Before that join this. Before that we have to join this. Select the whole object, press enter. Now we can use the revolve. Again select the whole object, press enter. Select the first point and any second point at this direction. Here the Tommy bar is prepared. Now let's make the cup for the screw jack. Again use the line command, draw a line of 42 mm length, then from this point just trace a line of 22.5 mm, then at this direction draw a line of 11.5, then a height of 12, just an approximate line at this direction, press escape. Now from the top end point select, just trace this line to a length of 35.5, then at this direction draw a line of 6 units. Now let's make the taper line. Use the line command, select this end point and this end point to make the taper line. Now use the offset tool, select this line and then offset. Use the trim command to remove the unwanted lines. Use the trim, remove the unwanted part, and here you can see that we cannot trim because this is a small distance between this line. So just cover this by using the line command. Now we can trim, double enter, and here it's go. Similarly remove this line, select this and press delete option. Now use the join tool, select the whole object, press enter. Now we can use the revolve, select the object, press enter, and select the first point and the second point at this direction. Now let's make the upper hole. For this, let's draw a circle using circle command. Select the center point, press D, and the diameter value as 10 units. Now let's extrude this circle using extrude tool. Just extrude this to 100 unit and draw a line from the center point of this circle to this. Press escape. Now copy this circle as we previously do. Just copy this, press enter, select the base point, copy this. Now again rotate using rotate 3D. We have done this before. Watch the full video to understand the concept completely. Select any point and enter the rotation as 90 degree. Select the object and press enter. Select the midpoint and move it to this midpoint. Now here we should not draw a line. There is a line already. So select the object, press enter, select the midpoint and move it to this line. Now we can easily remove that. So first change the view to shaded with edges. Now use the subtract tool, select the figure object and the subtractive object. Now remove the unwanted lines, delete this. Again wireframe option, and here it is. Now let us make the nut for the screw jack. The nut is very easy object. Simply make a line of 45 mm long and 25 mm at this direction, then 10 units in this direction, then 20 units in this direction, then 10 units at this direction, then again 20 units at this direction, then an approximate line of 25 mm. And here it is, draw a line of 6 mm and just join this. You can also join that line. Now make a circle from this point. Use the trim tool, trim, double enter, remove the unwanted lines, delete this line, select the object, press delete option. The nut is almost completed. Use the fillet option. Enter fillet. First select the radius R and the radius is 5. Now select the two lines, similarly fillet, then select the two lines. Now use the join tool. Join J, enter, select the object, press enter. Now use the revolve tool, select the object, press enter, first and the second line. Here it is. The nut is completed. Now let's make the screw for the screw jack. Now draw a line of 12 units, then draw a line of 30 units, then a line of 6 units, and draw a line of 24 unit at this direction. Join this point. We can revolve this before join this object. Press enter, use the revolve tool, select the object, press enter, select the first point and the second. Now let's make the slot for the screw. Use the rectangle tool for the slot. First select at any point, then for the second point enter the value of 3, 2. The rectangle is completed. First change to the isometric view. Extrude this rectangle. Before draw a line from the screw jack, select the quadrant, right click, or you can also, I think right click is better. Just right click and select the quadrant option. Right click, click the center, and similarly the quadrant. Now extrude this rectangle to an approximate length of 30 units. Now move this rectangle, select it from the midpoint or this midpoint and place it at this quadrant, and here it is. Now you can subtract this using subtract tool. Select the screw, press enter, then the slot, press enter. Here it is. You can see the beautiful slot come out from the screw. You can see the screw. Again wireframe, select the top view, press enter. Now let's make the special washer for the screw jack. This is the last part of for the screw jack. Select the select the line option, draw a line of 8 units at this direction, then a line of 7.25 units, then draw a line of 10.25 units, then a line of 8 units, then a line of 5 units. Press escape. Now draw a line from this endpoint of 2 units and just join this endpoint. Now make a fillet at this line, enter the radius of 1 unit, select this line and this. Now we don't need this line, delete this. Use the join tool, join the whole profile, press enter. Use the revolve tool, select the object, press enter, select the first point and the second point. Here it is, the washer is completed. Now let's color to make or differentiate the parts. To first change the view to the drafting annotation option. Now let's make some layer to change the color for each part. To make the layer, choose the layer properties. Here it is. Click at this icon and make 7 layers, as we have 7 parts. Just click at and make 7 layers. Now select the color, choose the red color, press OK. Similarly change the second color to yellow. Similarly layer 3 to green. Similarly select the sky blue. Sorry, I select green. Let's change it to sky blue. And now select the layer 5, dark blue. Then I'll color for layer 6 is pink. Now I select the violet color for the layer 7. Each layers represent a different part. So select the object, go to this option, change the layer to layer 1. You can change this. Similarly, select this object, layer 2. This helps me to easily change the color. Similarly, select this and select this color, and again select this and dark blue. Select the screw to pink color and the washer to a dark violet color. Here we have completed all the colors. Now let's move to the other section. Now we have to assemble all the components. I mostly use the move command, so it would be very easy. Click move and select the object, press enter, select the base point, this point, and move it to the top of this body. Now select this object, move to this point, select the base point and move it to the top. Now select this Tommy bar, move this, select the end object, select the base point. The outer point is the base point. Select at this center. Now select the cup, move, enter, select the object, select this point as the base point. The lower point is the base point. Select this. Now we have to place the washer. Before that we have to rotate this. To rotate this, just select both the objects, 3D rotate, use the 3D rotate tool, select both the objects, press enter, select the axis as Z and enter the angle of 270 degree. Now we can use the move tool, select the move and select the screw. We should first move the washer, I think. Select the washer, select the object, select at this point and at the top of this point. Similarly, select the screw, use the move command, select the object, select at this point, select this point, and here it is. The assembly is almost completed. Let's see the results. First, change the viewpoint to realistic. Use the shade mode command and press realistic, and here it is. The object is completed. We can also rotate this. We can rotate the whole object to vertical direction. To rotate this, we will use rotate 3D. Select the whole object, press enter. Select the X axis and enter the value of 90. And here it is. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you are new to this channel, please share and like this. If you have any doubt, please comment. Thank you.